Sean Strickland just found himself a completely new target, and this time it is none other than Justin Gaethje. The two are locked in a heated back and forth over politics. And things are getting incredibly personal right before the promotion makes its historic trip to Washington, D.C. The spark for this beef happened online when Justin replied to a social media user who was criticizing Donald Trump. "Shut the f*** up, loser. Keep my name out of your mouth. I'm American, bitch. I don't need or want a coward support. You and Sean are relentlessly dumb as fuck." To which Sean responded with, "You're a real good boy. Time to switch your flag. If being a spineless bitch makes you a good America, you can have that title. Eat your goy slop. Just do me a favor and switch your flag to Israel." Justin fired back with, "I don't give a two shits about you or Israel. God, family, country since day one. You are dumb as fuck. You bash our country every chance you get and expect to step foot on the White House grounds. Have a party with the rest of your American-hating goons." Sean later apologized for his comments about the White House, but he delivered the apology in a blatantly mocking and sarcastic manner, which only infuriated some fans even more.
Well, you guys, I'm not surprised, but I got the call. I got the call. The UFC higher-ups called me, the big names. They said, "Sean, I gotta apologize, but you're not Israeli enough to go to UFC 250 Israel edition. The White House didn't clear you." And I'm not really surprised, I'm not really surprised. So, I think moving forward, I would like to just apologize to Israel. I'd like to say I'm sorry, I'd like to apologize to Trump, and I just want to prove that I'm Israeli enough for you guys. When Trump goes and bombs the fuck out of Iran that no Americans agree with, that cost Americans $5,000 to $15,000 to go fight Israel's war, I want to apologize. Sorry, I've been a critic of that, My allegiance was apparently in the wrong place, and I just want to apologize.
The fallout between Sean and the UFC has completely divided the MMA community. The vast majority of the community is jumping to Strickland's defense, slamming the promotion for shutting out their undisputed American champion from a historic card happening right on US soil. Sean has not been quiet about it either, keeping the momentum going by firing back at critics in his Instagram comments and doubling down on his political stance. "The only male American champ banned at the White House because I said Trump is owned by Bibi? That's not public opinion. It's a fact. To be fair, they did ban me. But when you make fun of the leaders of America, they tend to be a little petty by leaders. I mean Israel." Bryce Mitchell was asked about the Strickland situation in a recent press conference, and here's how he responded.
Did you see that Sean Strickland got banned from the White House for talking about Israel?
I'm not surprised at all. I mean, freedom of speech is what really makes this country great. And when you can't criticize a foreign nation, come on, man. We ought to be able to criticize our own nation, let alone a foreign nation. In fact, that's the only nation you're not allowed to criticize. So something's going to change, because evil empires don't last forever. There's always a rebellion. You ever seen Star Wars? That's what's going to happen, bro. Darth Vader's going to get took down. Our government is desecrating its role in society by entertaining sports. Our government is to protect and serve the people. When you're doing all of this stuff, hosting sporting events, it's really outside of what the goal of the government was intended to be, because our tax dollars and resources are funding this operation.
While a lot of people are pointing fingers at corporate censorship, some fans believe Sean completely did this to himself. If you look back about 6 months ago, Strickland was asked how he felt about the upcoming White House show, and his response foreshadowed exactly why the brass might want him nowhere near the building.
"I want to see you fight at the White House."
That'd be dope, dude.
I would love for you to fight at the White House.
Some guy fought, and he said that he doesn't really want to fight in front of billionaires, and I do understand that. And I was like, that makes sense, bro. So I think I'd want to do the White House. Yeah, if there was some kind of inclusion for
No, he just-
fans. So if there was some kind of inclusion for fans, it'd be more. But just to go hang out the fucking Epstein list, I'm good, dog. I'm good, dude.
This whole scandal actually answers a massive question fans have been trying to piece together for months, explaining exactly why Sean Strickland versus Khamzat Chimaev was never booked for the White House card. When UFC Freedom 250 was first announced for the South Lawn, it seemed like an absolute no-brainer to feature Strickland, considering he stands as the organization's only undisputed American champion. Instead, the matchmakers went in a completely different direction. and this current drama shows it all comes down to severe political roadblocks. On one side, you have Sean constantly taking massive jabs at the government and criticizing Trump, which obviously made the administration uncomfortable with handing him a live microphone on federal property. On the other side, a fight featuring Chimaev was completely dead in the water for this specific venue due to his close ties to Chechen dictator Ramzan Kadyrov, a connection that makes a White House invite an absolute impossibility. This growing freedom of speech issue has even caught the attention of Joe Rogan, who weighed in on his podcast. Let's hear it.
It's really important that all that stuff does exist just because of the idea of, I think it's important that there's this place that exists. Freedom of speech will always be in, even if, it's like it's such a critical thing, especially now more than ever. I think
critical for everybody, even if you don't agree with it. And that's what's so hard for people to recognize. When people don't have a voice and someone has a voice and that voice is different than their opinion, they want to shut it down. They want to silence it.
Yeah.
And they want to elevate their voice. Nature, just pure, natural. It's natural instincts that human beings have, and you gotta resist that, because you gotta realize you don't want that used on you, right? Well, then don't use it on other people.
Speaking of the White House event, Ilia Topuria is already looking past his upcoming title fight. El Matador openly stated that if the promotion gives him the opportunity after this win over Gaethje, he wants to move up to welterweight to challenge the current king, Islam Makhachev. The history here is crazy because Islam originally vacated the lightweight throne to take the welterweight belt from Jack Della Maddalena, which opened the door for Topuria to move up from featherweight and claim the vacant 155 strap. Now, Topuria wants to chase Islam to 70 for a historic third belt. This creates a massive matchmaking headache since hungry contenders like Ian Gary and Michael Morales are already waiting for Islam, and a move like this would freeze multiple divisions. Drop a comment below and let me know if Topuria is playing a dangerous game by looking past Gaethje. And leave your predictions for Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane on the same card. If you're watching UFC fights, streams, or MMA content online, protecting your connection matters more than ever. NordVPN helps keep your internet activity private and secure, especially when using public Wi-Fi, traveling, or browsing online. Right now, you can get up to 74% off by using my link in the description below. It's fast, easy to use, and works across all your devices. One of my favorite features is threat protection, which helps block malicious websites, trackers, and annoying ads while browsing. And if certain content is restricted in your region while traveling, NordVPN gives you more flexibility online with thousands of servers worldwide. Check out NordVPN today and support the channel. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications to make sure you never miss daily MMA news.